Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stum back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, it is the final day of Season 28, the greatest party of them all. And in today's video, we're using the king, the man, the myth, the legend, into Gear 5 Luffy. By far the best leader in the game. This, obviously, season, he goes absolutely crazy. He's getting crazy buffs with, like, int team being CT up level 3, and then basically every single class that he can kind of, like, work with gets level 3 CD. The only one that doesn't really work is, obviously, Powerhouse, and then that Powerhouse, the team is just still so strong that it doesn't really matter. So in today's video, we're going to be rocking these particular teams. I did some testing with in Gear 5 early. I tried stuff like slasher builds. I tried stuff like free spirit builds, but I just sort of came to the conclusion that this sort of setup worked the best. We're utilizing the int team with Luffy on it. Obviously, we need to put him somewhere. It works out quite well. We're not using Blackbeard on this int team though, because I am bringing the driven Powerhouse team. Luffy's going to be buffing Powerhouse characters with his passive. So that way you can actually get some really nice buffs there. He obviously buffs Psy characters too, but we're not worried about that. He then buffs Powerhouse Fighter and Cerebral characters as well, which means that we are going to get really nice buffs to the Int team, really nice buffs to that Powerhouse team, and then obviously the Dex team down the bottom there. It is still thriving within the meta, as Dex is just still one of the best types in the game. So with that said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. We will be looking for the change leaders. Remember, at the end of every single fight now, you got to make sure that you change the leaders. Select something like a PvP rogue group down the bottom there so people know what they're going up against, and they don't have to deal with the bursts of stuff like Gear 5, 6+, Int Gear 5, Shanks, all those fun leaders too. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Best of luck in your grand party final day, and if you got the 15 wins, let me know in the comment section below. With that said, let's dive in. Alright, so you might see 3 different fights on the screen, but I literally only see one. The only fight available is that Gear 5 6+ team down the bottom there. We're definitely not fighting Int Gear 5s when there is a Gear 5 6+ on screen. Int Gear 5 was basically designed to take him down, and then obviously we know that there is going to be a Psy or a Free Spirit team at the back, so literally all we need to do is this, and we're off to the races. The first team has Strength Luffy on it, probably a Strength team. I'm assuming it's a Strength team, so we're not going to put our Dex team there. We're just going to rock it like this. Driven Powerhouse have been so reliable this season for me. The only time they failed me was yesterday when I was using versus Shanks, and we came up against a Slasher team with S-Hawk and Whitebeard Roger and a Burst. That's obviously just going to tear through pretty much everything because you have 2 characters with HP cuts, massive damage through defense, and then a burst that just basically wipes out your whole team. So this particular lineup should be able to take down this particular fight. The downside here, and the thing that scares me the most, is Jack. Jack on a Gear 5 6+ team is so crucial to building up the burst ability. And with our team, we don't really have a way of rolling back specials or special binding reliably before Jack actually goes off. So this might work. Bizarro, beautiful. So Bizarro got that level 10, the 10-second special bind off. That's actually perfect for us. So now we have the opportunity, not the guarantee, the opportunity to take out Jack before he utilizes his special. I'd like you to hit Kobe, please. Really? That's not good. Yeah. No. Now Jack's going to go and everyone else is going to go, oh, okay, yeah, we're in for a rough time here. Okay, might be bad. This might be really bad. That was like a perfect Kobe. Oof. Luffy, be gentle with me. Yo, let's send it. I don't even care. I'm not dealing with that. Oh, damn, we didn't kill Kuma. Look at Ace, bro. Come on. Wow. Okay. I mean, look, there's really not much I could have done there. I wish I saved my burst, but, like, that's basically all I could have done. So, I love that when I say how reliable the Driven Powerhouse team is, something like that happens. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have used my burst. Okay. If we lose this, that's crazy. Like, actually crazy. Oh, no. Okay. I think we lose. I actually think we lose. Oh. How did that strength team just roll me? Wow. I'm in shambles, chat. I'm in shambles. I would love to get out of this fight without using a burst. However, we have to win. Like, we have to win this fight. Please hit Blackbeard. Thank you. Oh, no. I think we send it. We'll let Lucci go. I wonder if we force out Yamato still. No, we don't, because technically Yamato's dead. That's interesting. Man, I really hope we win this. There's nothing else I can do but skip, so I'm just praying. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good. Bro, we got so lucky, honestly. We got so damn lucky. This is basically just going to go down to whether or not we win or not. And look, Int should beat Free Spirit or Psy, but we don't have a burst. Like, if we had our second burst at our disposal, I would feel a lot safer, but we don't. Also, this is a TRS guy, so his teams are massive. I'd love to see the combat power of his teams at the end. Look, he could still roll us here. Level 12 CD reduction is nuts for the Psy team when we are rocking, like, what, 3 because one Allure is an asshole. Don't action by me. Don't action by me. Look, hitting pudding's not the end of the world because, oh, that's good timing. That was actually really good timing. So hitting pudding is not the end of the world because now we can actually use her to roll back all of our specials anyway. Alright, nice. Luffy with the... Okay, we should be fine here. Yeah, absolutely fine. Sweet. Alright, GG. That was close. Honestly, there was a part of me that, like, my anus sort of came out a little bit and was like, shit, we're actually going to take the 14 wins or 13 wins or who knows how many wins against a Luffy fight. So what? 81k there, 70... Honestly, they're not, like... The teams aren't that crazy. We got fairly lucky on that second fight, if I'm being completely honest with you. But man, look, get the heart pumping, you know. All right, look, once again, like there's no other option but versus the Gear 5 6+. Kaido is being nerfed right now, but he's not being nerfed enough to warrant me actually going up against him. Plus, I don't know exactly where Kaido's teams are going to lie. With this, I can say, all right, comfortably, I'm going to throw my Int's team against the Gear 5 leader team, and then I'm going to use Driven Powerhouse in the front with Dex in the back. Again, Driven Powerhouse are very, very safe. It's 9 times out of 10. Okay, well, man, if we used Dex in the front, we would have just been absolutely cooking. Bro, if we used Dex in the front, that would have been so good. Now I'm a little bit scared that there's a strength team in the back, if I'm honest. I didn't check if Luffy was in the back or in the front. People like to run Gear 5 6+ on like the bench of like any team just so they can utilize his burst ability because people have him at like 150, doing break expanded, all that fun stuff. But he's definitely fallen off in terms of his power. Don't get me wrong, he's still a very good leader and you definitely can still get wins, as you guys saw with some good RNG in the last fight. That strength team just getting like perfect RNG with that Kobe roll was just massive. But nowadays, there's just better options. Alright, so we're going to put up the counter. No, we don't. We're not using super specials. Okay. We now have the super special for Big Mom category. That's okay. I don't really want to use it just yet. I'd like, okay, some special binding there's a little bit annoying. I would have liked the special bind to hit Kaido King, and it did. But I'm not a fan that it hit Alvira Bizarro. Bizarro getting a special bind off is actually really, really handy, especially for characters like Cross Guild. His half stats are really valuable too. Okay, now we have the super special of Kaido and King. Once that goes, it's basically over. We have the super special of Big Mom Katakuri. We've also had, what's his name? Sanjuan Wolf go already, so we are in a really good position here. Unfortunately, the enemy is charging up their burst quite rapidly, and that is a bit of a downside to using the Driven Powerhouse team first. It doesn't really have that sort of speed and prowess to sort of kill the enemy super fast like the Slasher team does. In saying that, though, you can definitely run Slashers. Like, that's still definitely an option. But I found the Dex team's just a little bit safer. Could have probably flipped them around actually and just run Dex at the front, because I think Dex right now has a lot of really, really good CD reduction. I mean, the Int team has great CD reduction. Ideally, I'd want to run that first, but like when it comes to like fighting Gear 5 6+, you just got to put that Int team up against the Gear 5 builds. All right, Kaido King should definitely wrap this up. Their super special is so damn strong. At level 150, they just crush everything, but we only have them at level 105, so still good damage. All right, let's skip this fight, move on to the next one. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, the enemy doesn't have their burst, but as soon as they get it, they are going to send it. So, hopefully, we can move a little bit faster than our opposition, and hopefully we get our burst just a slither before them, because once we get our burst, the way our burst works is that, okay, this is an odd team. The way our burst works is that we just need to take a little bit less damage than what Luffy needs to dish out. So we, in theory, can get our burst a fraction of a second before, use it, then it charges their burst anyway, and they send a burst against a team that has basically just been like rocked to shambles. I have a feeling that Odin will probably go pretty fast once again. Alright, Pudding is going to go early, which is good. Now everyone's going to be ready. Odin, no. Okay, now we're going to get some rollback. Didn't hit Yamato, interesting. We hit Luffy though. So Yamato's going to charge our burst. Okay, I just flicked it. Because I was like, if it gets charged, I want to actually have the opportunity to actually, yeah, beautiful like this. So see how his burst is not ready to go, but mine was? Now, this is going to charge his burst, but like, who cares? Like, who cares? Well, actually, it doesn't charge his burst. He needs to deal damage. If his burst was charged, then he would send it, but that's game. Luffy's just going to kill you. Oh, no. Okay, now it's game. Beautiful. Sweet, and that's why versing size 6+ Luffy 9 times out of 10 is going to be the better option. But obviously strength or strikers with Jack or slashers can move so fast that ideally like this guy would want to flip those around, right? So here's what it is. We'll take the win. So after just finding like a whole bunch of really like dumb builds, we come into this like situation where I'm pretty sure all of these are auto teams. Like Akainu 86, I'm pretty sure he's probably just done a change leader strat. Oh no, well I mean it's Sanji Judge. Like I don't understand why that would be anything besides an auto strat. This is probably like an actual build from House, and then Hirasi just says easy auto. So like there's obviously going to be an easy auto win down there as well. So I guess like what for the sake of the video, should we like fight someone or like screw it, let's take down Akainu. Akainu 86 free to play. You might ask you're free to play, lad. I call proper horse shit on the fact that Akainu 86 free to play is free to play. I just don't think so. You just can't convince me. I'm sorry. And if you are completely free to play, then you obviously have like the greatest free to play system going on in the entire world. So let's skip this one. It's like, as you can see, it's a nothing team. No real threat whatsoever there. And this is why you want to either change your leaders or do an auto strat to help out the community, because you want to be free to play like a Akainu 86 over here. You got to get the 50 gems every time Grand Party comes around. So be a Chad, change your teams, auto fill, do all that fun stuff, which I'll show you guys how to do at the end of this video. Because like this is just going to be like cool. See you later. So I'll show you how to do that now, because I will put up an auto strat. Purely because now we have the 15 wins. Today was a bit spicy though. Honestly, it was that first fight, man, that was pretty dicey. It was pretty sketchy. Could have gone pretty badly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head into our teams, head over to the autofill button when it hurries up. There's our title. We're going to go to setup. Keep the same team that you are running, obviously, and you can either change your leader or you can do the auto stuff. So you can go edit leader. And you can do some fun stuff like this and say, hey, look, Pel's there, it's Dex team. Just be mindful of that. Or you can go auto edit and you can go yes. Then you can select any character at all and it will build teams around said leader. So, for the sake of today's video, who was a good like savior? It was Ace, I think. Ace was pretty good. I wonder, does it only select? No, okay, it doesn't. So let's find Pel, because that's who we'll be using. No, it won't let me select Pel. Interesting. I guess we just select someone that's like, what Shanks can we select? Let's do V2 Shanks. There you go. So it builds a whole bunch of teams based on V2 Shanks. at the end of the day, like, these teams are still, like, fairly strong, but at the same time, like, he doesn't have a burst, he's not a leader, so hopefully it helps you guys out. If it does, make sure to bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, if you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's